Yo, it's John Rudy with Rudy Racing here to let you know what's happening today. We are working on the 700R4 transmission. We do have it completely torn down and we are now going back together. The recent thing I did was put the pump back together. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a little more light here. So, yeah. And let's see. Got some clutch packs. I got all those tied up nice and neat in the order they came out. There's one. There's 3 more of them that all go into. That's the input shell clutch packs right there. And we checked the valve body. All the stuff in the valve body is good. None of the valves are stuck. Basically trying to keep all the parts together that came apart together. Yeah, like this here. That's the auxiliary valve, I guess they call it. That's been taken apart and put back together. The band appears to clutch band appears to be in good condition. We did not get one with the kit I purchased, and I don't believe we're going to need that. None of the hard parts were seriously damaged, which is good. This transmission was just pretty worn, but we'll be putting in new titanium plates in it that will give it the ability to handle more torque once it's completed. Just kind of need to get an idea of what parts go together, and that's what I did. I kept everything grouped together that belongs together. You know, clutch packs and stuff, they were, as in here, those all go back into the same shell, but they are tied up separately to represent how they came apart. These plates here, such as this, those will no longer be just plain steel. They'll be the titanium ones going back in. You just want to make a note of how each clutch pack came apart, because that's where it's got to go back together. You can modify things sometimes to put more in, but I'm probably not going to be doing any modifications on this transmission today. Although I am planning on modifying a turbo 350 to an overdrive in the future. As you probably know, you could just stop at any frame and just download that one frame if you are doing one of these and you need a little help. This is the 700 R4 1989 Chevrolet. It was used in actually quite a few sports cars. Take for instance the Buick Roadmaster, which has the Corvette engine. There was a few others I can think of. Of course, they all had a little bit different design, but it's basically the same thing. And really, we are doing one thing that is going to make this one a little tougher than the original, and that's the titanium plates. I did make a homemade ring compressor, which is this right here. I was able to use that on 2 of the rings that I compressed and took the snap rings out. That makes it so you can get snap rings loose. That's what our Chevy looks like right now. But we're driving the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme SL today. It's running really good. 28 miles per gallon. There's the shell, or the case basically. It's pretty well cleaned up, and we might get some more cleanup out of that yet. I'm cleaning up each part more before I put things together again. I usually do it that way in 2 stages. Clean it enough to get it apart good and see what it is, but then I'll clean it again before I put it together. That's when I'll usually take the time to detail it so it looks like we got a high quality piece of machinery when it's complete. Thank you very much and have a nice day.